All right, the first song on Beach House is Harmony, and what we did was we took a Stevie Wonder loop, and then just took him harmonizing and looped it over and over, and I just basically, gave my thoughts to my career right now, and basically where I think I'm headed, in so many words. And when I heard the loop, when I heard Stevie, it was just an inspirational type of sound. If you listen to it, the first line is "Wake up to blue sky, sunshine, no clouds." The best moment of my life is like right now. As long as I can get everything that I'm feeling out without selling out, I'm alright there. So it's like an uplifting record, you know what I'm saying? Basically talking about how good I feel to be in the position that I'm in, for y'all to hear my music, and in reference to the beach is sunshine, blue sky, no clouds. This is a perfect day for the beach. And then we go into Jeep Wrangler. Now, like, when I was 16, Jeep Wranglers were like super sick. I mean, they revamped them now, and they're back out better than ever, I guess. But when I was 16 and they were out, I really wanted one. That was like my favorite car. I always thought it was cool, the ones that had no doors on it, and the girls hanging out of it like, ah! You know what I'm saying? I thought that was sick. So when I heard that loop from the music John played for me, it just had that feel, that dung 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 dung. And it took me a minute to kind of figure out what I wanted to do to it. I knew I wanted to do, that could tie it into the beach house, because it had like a western feel to it. And, I guess Jeep Wranglers are like horses on the sand. If you think about, like in the future, there's some kind of cosmic shit like that. But, so I just thought it'd be cool, and that loop was just so catchy, and it just sounded like a Wrangler, like some country. And I that idea came with me with the help of my boy Jack Spade, and I came up with the hook and whatnot. John is actually on it, you know what I'm saying? Captain Hook wrote him some bars and stuff, and he got up behind the mic and did his thing, and it came out great, It came out really good. I think a lot of people like it, you know what I'm saying? I hope it's one of your favorites, because it is definitely one of mine. Then we go down to, let's see, after Jeep Wrangler, we have Dixie Cup. Now, Dixie Cup is just a straight up party song. You know what I'm saying? And everybody should be familiar with the Dixie Cup. It's the red cup, the blue ones. I think they even make clear ones, but it's like that college cup. All the frat houses hold that cup, and something promiscuous is in the cup. Something wrong is usually in a Dixie Cup. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm encouraging everybody to get their drink on, pretty much. Over 21, of course. But it's legal alcohol. Well, yeah, basically. And anyway, yeah, get your Dixie cup and fill it up with whatever you want, and all my buddies, every time we get together, we got those Dixie cups. So I was inspired by that, you know what I'm saying? And I even have a shirt, with a little red Dixie cup. I get a little compliments on, because people are familiar with it. They, you see that cup, you know what it's about. And we keep them in the studio. My boys keep them at the crib. That's just the party cup. And nothing better to do at a beach house than party, So that's how I felt about that record. You know what I mean? And then after that, we got Footprints. And Footprints is basically, it's a beautiful song. It's a conversation pretty much between a man and a guy and a girl, and they meet at the beach. And the concept just came from footprints. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you walking along the coast of with your girl, and y'all holding hands, or strangers, your first time out with her, y'all just decide to go to the beach, and y'all making footprints together. You know what I'm saying? And for a short moment of time, that's like a imprint in a moment in time, saved, almost like a photo. It does the opposite of a Polaroid, It fades out, but opposed to fake staying. You understand what I'm saying? So I thought that was pretty. That's kind of how I came up with the idea. And the longer the conversation, the longer the trail of footprints. The longer time y'all spend together, like, for that moment, your time stands still. So and Katy Perry, we heard this record, I had never heard before, and John was like, yo, check this out. And we moved their verses around a little bit and just let me get my think on with it, and I think it came out awesome. You know what I'm saying? Katy Perry's coming from the point of view of a woman scorned, and it came out great. I hope a lot of ladies are getting, love it. I'm getting a lot of feedback on it from the ladies, so I dedicated it to women. That's what it was for, and I thought it was clever to just think of something like that, footprints, and, a lot of people tell me they love the line, I see you, like a cool way to impress a girl or meet a girl, just tell her, I see you. You know what I mean? Like tap her on the shoulder and say, I see you. It'll freak her out, man. But for a second, you know what I mean? But if you come back with that, that game, then you'll be all right. Moving on to S'more. Now, S'more is the single off of Beach House. And S'more, the idea of S'more came, honestly, right after the idea of Beach House came. Like, when I was like, I want to do a summer mixtape called The Beach House, S'more was the first song I thought of. And I thought of the hook first, and it was all a cappella in my brain, lady, how could I figure out a clever way to think of a s'more? Because, it's a common thing to do, is sit around a campfire or a bonfire at the beach and make s'mores. It's common. I wanted to twist it a little bit, so I did. And the whole lady, you can be the marshmallow, I'm the Hershey, and the gram is the sand beneath our feet. And as we sit around this bonfire, totally wired, we should s'more. Off the top, it's like, oh, that's cute, because it is. It's a cute way to say we should fornicate. Or we should get closer. We should connect. We should gel. We should, come together. And your s'more could be with any choice or preference. I want it to be a little risky, I am particularly talking to a white girl, and the video explains the whole situation. When you see the video, you'll check out what I'm talking about. We just, we in a new day, we in a new age. You know what I'm saying? It's frowned upon in some places. So what? You know what I mean? Segregation and all that hate and all that is ridiculous. You love what you love, and you love who you love. No color lines and no barriers and all that shit, and you know what I'm saying? And that's how I felt about it. You know what I mean? A lot of women get mad. My sisters get upset when a athlete or a rich young brother go get a white girl. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, she did something. She did. It's not a choice. Like for some people it's a choice. For me, it's not a choice. I have no preference. I love all of my women. You know what I mean? But girls are girls. That's how I look at women. Girls are girls. And if you like girls, you like girls. It don't matter what kind of girl or color girl she is. You know what I mean? That you like girls. So I thought it was a cool way to come up with that idea. I thought it would be slick, to tell a chick out of your race that, you know what I'm saying, y'all should come together. You should s'more. And like I said, your s'more could be with anybody, But that's how I kind of came up with the idea, And it's getting a lot of good feedback right now. It's a cute record. I'm undisrespectful, you know what I'm saying? It was dope, You be my Heidi Klum, I'll be a seal. I'll take a dive in your love and never come up. We at the beach, of course. We can lay down and jump up when the sun's up. Tell me something sweet, the marshmallow, the chocolate. I'll tell you something sweeter, because I think chocolate's a little sweeter than marshmallows. Some chocolate. You're so soft to me. I think I want to squeeze you. You squeeze the gram, and you know what I'm saying? Little references like that. Scout's honor. I know how to treat you. We look good together. Don't be afraid. Times have changed. It's a coming of age. It's a new day. We mesh well, so we might as well. I love your smell. It's, s'mores are. Let the heat from the fire make our bodies melt. Will we get stuck together? Only time will tell. How long you hold it together? You know what I'm saying? It just I go deep. I am a well. Now that was nasty. But your mom and dad gonna be mad. What the hell? You know, I just thought it was cool. You know, and I hope you do too. Moving on from S'more, we got